I posted not one, not two, but 3 free agency franchise rebuilds within 24 hours, and you thought I was done? Nah, dude. We're going for more here. We're fiending for more here.
Sound like they saying, they fiending for more!
And with this offense here, with the Giants, this offense looks terrible, but defensively, the Giants did get Brian Burns, and that's why today we are going to be rebuilding the New York Giants with a new addition of Brian Burns and the new addition of this Make-A-Wish offense without Saquon Barkley. Because, let's be real, you spent a number 2 overall pick in the draft on a running back just for him to hit the open market. No tag, no trade. You could have tagged and trade. But then you were like, oh, well, it was a sign of respect, so that way you can go to whatever team you wanted. Oh, you took that sign of respect real well and went to a division rival. Giants are moronically stupid. Not only that, Daniel Jones is one of the worst QB contracts in the league. Easily, I would say Deshaun Watson has the worst one right now. Yeah, I have to pay this dude $58 million to be a cornball and trip over his own feet. And dude, this offense is definitely a Make-A-Wish foundation. It looks like it's powered by friendship. What am I supposed to do with this? You're like, oh, well, we fixed the Saquon Barkley situation and put a Band-Aid over it by getting Devin Singletary. This offensive line is arguably the worst in the league. Darren Waller's considering retirement. These receivers are probably, this is the worst receiving core in the entire NFL. I would say maybe the Patriots are in contention, but Demario Douglas isn't really that bad. But past that, yeah, this is definitely the worst receiving core in the league. You had Barkley. That was the only upside to your offense. And now you guys are like, together, we're going to pound our fists together, and with the power of friendship, we will do it together. And if you guys are asking me, oh, do you think the worst NFL team can lose to the best college team? I'm now considering that Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that offense is in contention with beating the New York Giants today. This is awful for the team, but defensively, hey man, you're balling with Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau. Looks really nice for you, but for right now, let's just move into the draft. And the New York Giants select wide receiver Malik Neighbors out of LSU, 6 foot, 200 pounds, head and dev, 93 speed, 96 acceleration. He is going to be a monster, hopefully fix the entirety of this receiving core, fix something on this team, especially the offense. Now, this is the team going into the first year of the rebuild. Neighbors is an 82 overall. I got this guy Cohen in the second round. He's a 69. Yay, more trash offensive lineman for the Giants. Hopefully Evan Neal develops. I'm just going to start him because he's young, has star dev, even though he sucks in real life. But Andrew Thomas started being really bad in real life in his first year, so maybe Evan Neal can develop. But for the rest of the team, it's just, yeah, again, powered by friendship. I don't know what else to call it. But Daniel Jones, if he doesn't perform in year 1, oh, it's a rebuild, Vic. I know it's a rebuild. I don't care. If he doesn't perform in year number 1, I'm drafting a new QB and cutting out his contract, whatever is left of the dead cap that we're going to receive. 81 overall team. Defensively, it looks really nice on this D-line. Got this guy Smith in the later rounds. And then, I mean, it's not horrible. I guess it could be the Panthers. No, the offense is pretty bad, especially with Daniel Jones' contract. But anyways, that's why I'm here to rebuild it. Let's move into the midseason. Midseason mark, we're 2-5. Our team ranks are trash. We're coming off a 35-7 loss against the Derrick Henry Baltimore Ravens. Man, we're balling. I'm definitely gonna do scouting national focus to QB. It's the top strength of the class as well. For the players ready to negotiate, Darius Slayton. He was a Wheeler franchise god. If you know, you know, but he's a no. Azeez Ojulari, he just doesn't want to be here. I wouldn't be here if I was on the Giants either, but do I need him? I have Kayvon Thibodeau. I have Brian Burns. I'm good. Jason Pinnock wouldn't be bad, but he just doesn't want to be here. None of these guys just want to be here. Yeah, Drew Lock is a new addition to the Giants as well. Kayvon Thibodeau, probably not going to accept either of these options because they're lower overall, so I can sign them for cheaper. Hopefully they don't lose interest though, but for right now, I'm just going to move into the playoffs. 7-10, bottom of the division, but hey, at least our defense is good. Yeah. We got one more win than last year with Malik Neighbors. Let's go. Daniel Jones, I'm definitely drafting a new QB. 22nd best offense, 8th best defense. That's surprising. 3,700 yards, 21 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, 87 passer rating. Great. Devin Singletary. Yeah, this is your Saquon Barkley replacement. Good job, guys. Malik Neighbors, 1,000 yards, but only 3 touchdowns because, you know, he has, he has Daniel Jones at his quarterback. But defensively, Bobby Okereke, 144 tackles, tackles for a loss, 12 for Dexter Lawrence, sacks 15.5 for Dexter Lawrence, 10 for Brian Burns, 8.5 for Kayvon Thibodeau, interceptions 2 for Deontay Banks. Look at Deontay Banks' profile picture. That would be my reaction too if I got drafted by the Giants. 0 safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns. Let's move into the offseason. And the Raiders with Christian Wilkins, who wins the Super Bowl MVP, beat Saquon Barkley and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts wins the league MVP. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Marvin Harrison gets Rookie of the Year. Unfortunate for Malik Neighbors. Would have really helped his development. But for now, let's look into the retirements. In the NFC East, Zach Martin and Stephon Gilmore retires. For the team upgrades, Malik Neighbors, I believe, comes... Yeah, he does come with Superstar Dev. I was saying the word come way too much there. But, yeah, Superstar Dev. I'm cool with that, of course. And for the rest of the team, any other upgrades? No, none that I can see. Defensively, let's see what we have. Bobby Okereke has Superstar Dev. Anything else? No, that's fine. Let's move into the re-signings. $90 million to spend. Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm not going to accept the option because I just want to pay him. Darius Slayton, no. Aziz Ojulari, no. Evan Neal, same thing. Everyone else, no. $90 million. Let's see what we have in free agency. After free agency, I got right guard superstar Wyatt Teller for our offensive line. That is atrocious in real life. And I got Rondell Moore because, of course, our entire offense is just bad. So looking at the QBs, there's a lot of QB prospects here. Greg McFadden, second and third round. I can see the real talents because I just scouted so hard because I didn't want to deal with Daniel Jones. From what I can see, this guy looks the best. Peter Loud out of San Diego State here is the only first round talent. 6-foot scrambler, elite speed, elite acceleration, elite jumping, elite change of direction. My God, Peter Loud out of San Diego State here. Hidden dev, 93 throw power, super athletic with 90 speed, 91 acceleration, and he's white, you know, so that's surprising to be that fast. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, bunch of A's across the board. F stamina for being that athletic. All right, interesting. Wearing number 0, that would be sick for a QB. Anyways, let's see our next pick. And in the second round, I'm picking up our new free safety, Frank McQueen. It's Devin McQueen's brother. If you know, you know. 6 foot, 210, 87 speed, 88 acceleration, hit end dev, A awareness. And he was just athletic. That's kind of why I took him. But B hit power. And he looks pretty solid. And with my other third round pick, I'm picking up left guard Alex Cooper out of Arizona State. 6'4", 300 pounds, 85 strength, hit in dev, A's and B's across the board. Now this is the team after the draft. Peter Loud is already a higher overall than Daniel Jones. 77 overall is actually really good for a rookie. Cooper, I want to put him at left guard, but it looks like the AI has this guy playing at right guard over Wyatt Teller. So quickly, I'm just going to trade him away because he does have value at a 77 overall. It seems like nobody wants him. It seems like the Buccaneers actually have an interest in him. So I'm just going to drop him to the Buccaneers for like a third or fourth round pick. Sounds good to me. I think a fourth round pick would be fair here. Fourth round pick for my current right guard. Wyatt Teller's going to replace him. He's going to fill in. And then bingo, bango, bongo. Cooper's going to fill in there. Now my offensive line is all star devs or better. Peter Loud is going to be a baller. Rondell Moore, Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt as well. Defensively, 83 overall team now. McQueen here, Devin McQueen's brother, Frank McQueen, is a 75 overall Wolf, who I got in the third round as a DB, is a 76 with star dev or better, so balled out in that draft. Got this guy in the fourth round, no dev, but a 74 overall without the boost. Pretty good draft overall, need some outside linebackers, but hopefully this QB performs better, a lot better than Daniel Jones, already a higher overall. Daniel Jones, I would take a lot of dead cap, so I'm just going to keep him for now until his contract works down, and then I can finally cut him for a profit. So for now, let's move into the midseason. 3-3 at the midseason mark. I guess we were 2-5 at the last one, so it's not a huge improvement, but hey, at least we're third in the division and not last year. We have a breakout defensive back here coming off a win to the Lions, and it's the strong safety who I drafted in like the fourth round, I think. Already could potentially have star dev. That would be a total baller draft class for me. But scouting national focus, I think I should do outside linebacker, maybe another receiver. I'll do outside linebacker for now. Players ready to negotiate. Brian Burns does not want to be here. Gonna give him all the money he wants. He resigns. And then at Kayvon Thibodeau, I just wanted to give him his contract so that way I don't have to pay him too much in the future. Give him player friendly. Can spread out his deal a little bit more. Devin Singletary, no, I'll just find someone just as good, if not better, in free agency. Evan Neal, in real life, he sucks. In Madden, he's young, star dev, cheap contract. I'm going to re-sign him just for that reason. It's a little bit different in Madden. Wan'Dale Robinson, I would re-sign if he wanted to be here. He wants a mentor at his position. I could give him a mentor. It depends how he plays. Cordell Flott, I don't know. Okay, fly. I guess you'll be good depth for us. So let's increase the bonus a little bit more. Do a 4-year deal with you, and he resigns. 23 million left. Anyone else here that I want? Belton, no. Everyone else here, not really interested in. Deontay Banks, I'll probably just accept his option. But for now, let's move into the mid-season. Not the mid-season, the playoffs. 6-11, bottom of the division. I guess the team is just going backwards. I guess we just do really need Saquon Barkley. It would really help if we had a really good running back. If you guys know what I mean. Peter Loud, just as good, if not worse, than Daniel Jones. 23rd best offense, 7th best defense. Oh my God. Oh my. At least he's wearing number 0 and he looks cool. This is awful. 21 interceptions to 20 touchdowns, 3,900 yards, and 80 pass rating. All right. Devin Singletary. Honestly, not bad. 14 touchdowns, 4.0 per carry. Malik Neighbors, 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns. Wandale Robinson, 8 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Kind of want to keep him now. Rondale Moore, slightly underperforming there. Bobby Okereke, 144 tackles for a loss, 26 for Dexter Lawrence sacks, 10 for Brian Burns, 8 for Dexter Lawrence, 6.5 for Thibodeau. Interceptions, 2 for Dante Wolf. The rookie safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns, 0. Hopefully Peter Loud develops because I can't afford to develop a new QB now. Let's move into the offseason. And the Ravens beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson wins the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Josh Jacobs on the Packers wins Offensive Player of the Year. And Dante Wolf gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. And Peter Loud, obviously, he's going to get Defensive Player of the Year. So let's move into the retirements. In the NFC East, Lane Johnson retires. These are the team upgrades. Loud only comes with Star Dev. Cooper gets Superstar Dev. Well, has it whenever he first got signed, if you want to say. I want to check my playbooks, make sure they're all right. Whenever he first got drafted. My bad. Wandale Robinson, I don't know if I'm going to be able to re-sign him despite him having a 1,000-yard season. Bobby Okereke gets Superstar Dev. Weaver here gets Star Dev. He's 28 years old already. He's not going to develop into anything. And Wolf, who I got in the 3rd round, is a Superstar Dev. McQueen is a Star Dev. This guy, I forgot to look at his breakout challenge, but it's fine. Let's see what we have for our re-signings. For the re-signings, Deontay Banks, I'll just accept the option. Devin Singletary doesn't want to be here, and he's regressing. Wandale Robinson just doesn't want to be here. Everyone else, not really interested in. Let's see what we have in free agency with $41 million to spend. So in free agency, I made an offer on Jalen Ramsey and I believe Devin Lloyd. They both said no to me, and I'm not really interested in anyone else here. Just don't really like any of them. So for now, let's just move into the draft. In the 1st round, I'm picking up DB Denard Kramer. He was a top 5 prospect. I had pick number 6. Normal dev blows, but 6 foot, 200 pounds, 93 speed, 94 acceleration, A tackle, A zone coverage, and B press. In the 4th round, Damon Samuel out of Wisconsin. I've been totally missing on this draft, but at least he has hidden dev, A zone coverage, B awareness, B tackle. I'm probably going to trade for a running back. Yeah, this is stupid. I'm trying to trade away a next year's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for Jamal Williams, and the AI's like, no. This would go through in real life. It's like not even close. They want me to trade a 1st round pick for Javonte Williams. That's crazy. And in the 4th round, picking up halfback Justin Dillard out of Toledo, 6 foot, 224, hidden dev, but it doesn't matter because his overall is low, so he's going to put up really crummy numbers. This is the team after the draft. Dillard is a 74 overall. He has potential, but I don't have the time to develop a running back. Got Jalen Hyatt here as the 3rd string receiver. Honestly, the offense doesn't look that bad anymore. I need Peter Loud to develop. Daniel Jones, can I please just cut out your contract already? Dude, how much money did they guarantee him on this garbage contract? I have to fulfill the entire contract? That's actually crazy that I have to fulfill the entirety of this contract. So either pay him $58 million this year, or I can take the hit of $35 million. I'll take the hit of $35 million, just get him off my team, dude. But let's see what we have here for the QB, bridge QB for Daniel Jones. Mentor, Kirk Cousins here, no longer on the Falcons, out of Michigan State, baby. Offense honestly doesn't look that bad anymore. I need a running back still. Samuel, all right, I guess. I need some outside linebackers. Doesn't look horrible. Kramer is a 79 overall, really good player, just no dev blows. Apart from that, guys, 84 overall team, not that crazy. Year number 3. Let's see what we have at the midseason. 3-4, bottom of the division. I'm sorry that we're wasting your career away, Brian Burns, but it is what it is. I literally can't do anything. I just need more outside linebackers, so I'll just go with that again. For the team re-signings, I have $83 million without Daniel Jones' garbage contract. 3-year deal with Bobby Okereke. He's an X factor. I'll keep him. John Michael Schmitz. He's young. He has star dev. I'll keep him. And Jalen Hyatt is not bad. He wants the team to have a franchise QB. He doesn't want state income tax. I guess he doesn't want to play here. So I'll re-sign him at the end of the year if I have no one else. Darren Waller, I'm going to have to replace. And apart from that, let's see what we have in the playoffs. 7-10 bottom of the division. My defense suddenly sucks. All right, that's just EA for you. If I have a well-performing offense, my defense suddenly stops playing football because I drafted a DB and with my top 6 pick, I would say. Yeah, not top 5, but it's top 5 prospect. Peter Loud plays good. My defense plays like shit. Offense 17th, defense 30th. Yeah, that makes total sense, EA. 4,300 yards, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 107 pass rating. He has developed in his second year. He looks a lot better. Dillard, 12 touchdowns, 3.3 per carry, sucks though. Malik Neighbors, 100 receptions, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. He's going to be an X factor. Jalen Hyatt, 11 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. That should be star dev, and I'll re-sign him. Rondell Moore with a good season as well. Defensively, Bobby Okereke, 126 tackles for a loss, 16 for Dexter Lawrence. Sacks, 18.5 for Brian Burns is amazing. Sorry you have to, and somehow this defense was ranked 30th. Sorry you have to waste your career here, Brian Burns. Dexter Lawrence, 12.5 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau, 10.5 sacks. 3 interceptions for Deonte Banks. Safety, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. Let's move into the offseason for the 4th and final year. And the Chargers beat the Philadelphia Eagles and Saquon Barkley in the Super Bowl. Justin Herbert wins the Super Bowl MVP. Trevor Lawrence wins the league MVP. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year. Sure, bud. Anyways, Justin Dillard, Rookie of the Year. He'll probably get Superstar Dev, but it won't really matter because his overall is too low to actually put up real numbers. In the NFC East, Kirk Cousins retires. Derek Carr, Ryan Kelly, Darius Slay, and DeMarcus Lawrence. For the team upgrades, it looks like, my kicker got star dev. He definitely didn't have that before. Peter Loud is up to an 84 overall. Dillard gets superstar dev. Malik Neighbors gets X Factor. Jalen Hyatt just had double-digit touchdowns and over 1,000 yards. I think that deserves at least star dev. I'm not gonna give him superstar or X Factor. Just at least star dev seems fair to me. I know it seems like, you're cheating, Vic. No, I'm being realistic here. But Darren Waller, need new tight end. Offensive line looks really, really good now, even though some of them in real life actually suck. Samuel goes up to a superstar. Oh, well, he actually came a superstar. I'm just a baller at drafting. Yes, I know. I'm glazing myself. Anyways, 87 overall team. Honestly, doesn't seem horrible, but there are still gaps in this team. Hopefully, I can fill that out in free agency. For the players ready to negotiate, I'll just accept Malik Neighbors' option. Jalen Hyatt, I will just overpay for him. He resigns. And then everyone else here, Darren Waller, no. I need a new tight end. I need a strong safety. I need some outside linebackers, maybe depth at defensive tackle. Let's see what we have in free agency. After free agency, it wasn't nearly as stacked as I was hoping it to be, but we got Carlton Davis and we got Marte Mapu to fill in our strong safety and our depth at DB. Trading away my second round pick for this random defensive tackle from the Cardinals. He's an 81 overall with star dev. I just want depth at my defensive line. Now I'm completely overpaying for Evan Ingram. He's super old, but he's an X factor. We need him for our final year. A third, a second, and a fourth. Now I'm completely overpaying for Jamin Davis because every other team was over their salary cap, so I couldn't trade for players like Dre Greenlaw, but I'm trading away my first round pick for Jamin Davis. I have no draft capital left. I don't care. Let's just move in, skip past the draft, and just move into the 4th and final year. Now, this is the team moving into the 4th and final season. 88 overall team, not bad. I don't know if it can win a Super Bowl with my running back and my QB being this low, 2 most important positions in simulation. But who knows? I'll probably hop into a game if we do make the playoffs. But this is what we got going on. I think overall, solid team. 88 isn't bad. I've had teams well into the 90s at 95, 96 before. But this will have to do. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. 90 overall team, I guess we get player boost here as my defense is ranked number 2 in the league. My offense is ranked 13th. That's a problem. Rushing game isn't so good. But 12-5, top of the division, first round bye. I was not expecting that. Stats and awards. Let's see what we got here. Loud is actually doing really good. Top 10 for MVP maybe, somewhere in here. Number 2. Wow, Peter Loud went from being the worst QB. He had like a Peyton Manning development here, having way too many interceptions, but good enough now. Best defense in the NFL. And Peter Loud, 4,400 yards, 38 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 117 pass rating. Great season. Justin Dillard, whatever, I guess. Malik Neighbors, 103 receptions, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Jalen Hyatt, 9 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. Rondell Moore doing his average thing. And then defensively, Bobby Okereke with 104 tackles for a loss, 16 for Dexter Lawrence, and Brian Burns sacks, 16 for Kayvon Thibodeau. Huge breakout for him. That should be at least superstar dev if we even get to the Super Bowl. Dexter Lawrence, 14 sacks. Brian Burns, 11. And Jerzon Newton with 8.5. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the guy I traded for from the Cardinals. Marte Mapu with 3 interceptions. Safeties on team, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. But hey, this is our first time making the playoffs in this rebuild. It's the 4th and final year. I'm definitely going to hop into the divisional round because, this is our first time going in the playoffs. I don't want to get eliminated off rip. Here to face the Carolina Panthers. Let's see if we can beat them to move on to the conference championship. Here we are against the Carolina Panthers. We're going to start out with nothing, I guess, and then get the ball back, score 7 there. Good stuff. Defense, number 1 in the league for a reason, holding strong. Just as I say that, they score, and it's going to be 14-7 halftime. We open up with the ball and then just punt it right away. 21-7, 21-14. Come on, just hold. 2-score lead. Hold. There you go. 24-14 as the Giants are moving on to the conference championship. Here to face the Lions in the conference championship. They're trying to get back to win another try to win a conference championship. They've never won one, but here, let's try to stop them. They're an 89 overall team, so they're definitely going to be a formidable opponent. Here we are against the Lions. They're going to open up with a punt, and then we're going to respond with 7. Good stuff. And they're punting again. We're responding with another 7. Good stuff. Offense, another 7. Defense holding strong. 28-0 at 28-3 at halftime here. 35-3. It's over. It's over. Humiliating the Lions here. 45-3. This defense going crazy. The offense going crazy. Defense holding the Lions to 3 points. Offense dropping a 48 bomb on their head. Let's move in to the Super Bowl. And of course, we got to play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We're both a 91 overall team. If we lose, I wouldn't be mad. It's the Chiefs. But for the team, Peter Loud gets Superstar Dev. Anyone else here for the upgrades? No. I mean, I think he should get X Factor after being rated the 2nd best QB, 2nd best player in the entire league. But Kayvon Thibodeau gets Superstar Dev here. Anyone else? No. Let's see if we can beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a very even matchup other than the fact that, they have Patrick Mahomes. So let's see if we can do it in the 4th and final year. Here we are against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to start out with 7. We're going to respond with the 7. Good stuff. They're going to punt, and then we put another 7 on the board. Could it be like last game? Just as I say that, we give the ball up. They're going to take the lead 17-14.5. We're going to open up with 21-17. Very tight game here. Chiefs, another 7 on the board. We're going to respond with another 7. AI is playing pretty well, and we're going to win. 28-24. Did not expect to beat the Chiefs at all here, as we're going to win this Super Bowl with Peter Loud and the new addition of Brian Burns. His career is not wasted, as he does get a ring here with the New York Giants. I'm happy for him. And apart from that, guys, let's see who your Super Bowl MVP is. Your Super Bowl MVP is Peter Loud. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. I mean, I guess Peter Loud proves that he's the better QB, though. But anyways, anyone else for the awards? Nope. Anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. In my next video, I'm probably going to be doing the Raiders or the Ravens with Derrick Henry. So let me know down in the comments below which one you want. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one.